Hello everybody and welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're going to kill vampires and have an adventure as Sypha Belnades from Castlevania. Mostly the Netflix series, she just does more in that. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. We'll start with the 15 in intelligence. Being a speaker means a lot of memorization. After that is the 14 in dexterity. Sypha is incredibly acrobatic. Next will be the 13 in constitution. You need to be tough to take on Dracula. Up next is the 12 in charisma. I'd like this to be higher, she's an absolute delight, but we need other things more. We'll put the 10 to wisdom, we'll be sure to get proficiency in medicine, and we'll dump strength. Trevor's the muscle, Sypha's the brains. And Alucard is the angst. For race, we're going to take variant human, putting our increases into intelligence and constitution, pick medicine for our skill, take warcaster for our feat, and speak common and infernal. For background, we're going to take sage, getting researcher, Arcana and History, and 2 more languages, which will be Abyssal and Deep Speech. Or honestly, whatever you want. Cloistered Scholar also works here. In fact, I think they're basically the same thing. Moving on to class, she's obviously a wizard. Will be proficient in intelligence and wisdom saving throws, and take religion and investigation for skills. Will also be proficient with daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. At level 1 we'll get Arcane Recovery, and at level 2 we'll get our Arcane Tradition. And no tradition could be better suited for a Preserver of Knowledge than the Order of Scribes. We'll get Wizardly Quill, which is cool, but irrelevant to this build, and Awakened Spellbook, which is the real reason we're here. At level 4 we'll get an Ability Score improvement, which we'll put into Intelligence, and at level 6 we'll get Manifest Mind. At level 8 we'll get another Ability Score improvement, which will cap our Intelligence, and at level 10 we'll get Master Scrivener. At level 12 we'll get another ability score improvement, which we'll put into dexterity. We're going to stop here, which means we finally have our modifiers. Now to talk spells. As a wizard, our spellcasting ability is intelligence. Our spell save DC is 17, our spell attack modifier is +9, and we have 5 cantrips to choose from. We'll take Firebolt, Create Bonfire, Frostbite, Ray of Frost, and Shocking Grasp. As a level 12 wizard, we have 4 first level slots, 3 second, third, and fourth level slots, 2 fifth level slots, and 1 sixth level slot. Now to get into the nitty gritty, as well as why we picked Scribe Wizard, changing damage types. This is why I didn't take Evocation, even if all of its features fit Sypha better than Scribe. There are just some things she does that a straight 5e wizard cannot replicate unless they take Order of Scribes. And since changing damage types only requires the other spell to be in your book, not necessarily prepared, I'm going to go with the number of spells known at this level, which is 28, instead of the number of spells you can prepare, which would be 17 with a +5 intelligence. And that's assuming you don't scribe any into your spellbook along the way. So to start off with first level spells, we'll take Mage Armor, which is a layer of ice, and Shield, which is a shield of ice. Next we'll take Chromatic Orb for our main source of damage swapping this level. And if your DM doesn't let you use Chromatic Orb to give your spells any damage type you want, your DM sucks. Next we'll take Burning Hands, which we can change to do cold damage instead, because I refuse to take Frosty Fingers simply on the principle that they only gave it and every other new spell in Icewind Dale to wizards. I mean, goddamn wizards, I know the class is in your name, but stop sucking their dicks. They have enough. Anyway, we'll also take Jump to propel ourselves with fire, and Featherfall to break our fall with fire. Or Wind, because she does that once, maybe twice. We'll also take Ice Knife, Witch Bolt, and Tensor's Floating Disc. Too bad you can't throw it. Or can you? For second level spells, we'll take Cloud of Daggers for some spinning ice blades, and Agonizer's Scorcher for a line of fire or cold. Or Slashing because you made an ice buzzsaw and threw it. You can also do an Ice Pillar for bludgeoning damage because we're taking Dust Devil. This can be more wind, or ice, or fire. Slashing. Scorching Ray can provide more fire, Snillock's Snowball Swarm gives us that cold I was talking about, and Hold Person can freeze an enemy in time. Bet you thought I wouldn't squeeze in the OG Sypha, huh? Lastly, Shadow Blade can be changed to either fire or cold. Or slashing. Or bludgeoning. Ice Club. I'm trying so hard not to go crazy here, I love this subclass. For third level spells, Erupting Earth, Fireball, and Melf's Minute Meteors are all big bursts of fire, lightning, or cold damage. You'll have to upcast for lightning or cold though. Fly will let you actually fly with your fire, and we'll take Slow for some more stopwatch. For 4th level spells, Ice Storm and Wall of Fire are just even more elemental flexes, as well as with our 5th level spells, Cone of Cold and Immolation, and Chain Lightning and Wall of Ice for 6th level. Our last spell will be Hold Monster to free something bigger in time. Going back to the main sheet, the only thing we'll have for inventory is a spell book. Does she have one? No, but we'll need it for this subclass to work. Our AC with Mage Armor is 16, our movement speed is 30, and our average HP is 74 with 12d6 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Moving forward, it's Wizard, straight Wizard, all the way to 20. Just cap your dex or put one of your increases into Con for saving throws or Tough for raw HP. There's no other way you could make Sypha in my mind. So why didn't I just go to 20? Because there is way too much stuff at those levels that Sypha just can't do, and not enough that she can. Even upcasting doesn't help much because you need spells at the same level as the slot you're using to swap the damage. Sypha is a powerful magician, but Dracula spanked her and his power was severely diminished at the time. There is a higher level of play in that setting that our heroes just never reach. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week for another breaking character.